Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Reecee News. And recently, there was an announcement, I'm not sure if it was deleted or not, but either way, it was an official announcement on the Monolith Soft website that showed that there was going to be server maintenance on September 8th. And basically, there has been a lot of rumors surrounding Xenoblade 3 or like a new game from Monolith Soft. I feel like Xenoblade 3 is more likely, but there's also a lot of rumors for a Nintendo Direct happening. And I know that I really haven't been doing like Nintendo Direct rumors for a while, and I mean, I don't really like to do them anymore. But this actually has a lot of credibility behind it, because a lot of people are speculating a Nintendo Direct happening next week, and that this lines up with it on September 8th and everything like that. And then usually Nintendo Directs happen every year in September, like except for 2020. I mean, 2020 doesn't really count because they didn't do Directs that year. But it's also gonna fall on a Wednesday, which is what they usually do for September Directs. I think in 2018 that was the exception. I think they could have done a Wednesday Direct in 2018, but they had to reschedule it because of the earthquake. But most other years, it's been on a Wednesday in September, so this is actually very likely, and I could definitely see a Nintendo Direct happening next week. They usually always happen, as I said. And Xenoblade 3 would actually be really cool, because I really like Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and like this could potentially be revealed for next year and everything. And knowing how Xenoblade games are, it's probably going to be a completely new experience with like a lot of new gameplay elements and characters and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to whatever Xenoblade 3 does, and I think it's really cool that we'll get like multiple new Xenoblade games on the Switch, because usually, in the Nintendo consoles in the past, they usually only got like one Xenoblade game. Though, the Xenoblade history doesn't really go back too far, only to 2010. And I feel like the Switch is getting a lot of Xenoblade content. I really feel like this is where Xenoblade is kind of getting popular, because there were a lot of people that got into Xenoblade with Xenoblade 2, and then with Definitive Edition, I got into the Xenoblade series, and I feel like a lot of people did too around that time. And then Pyra and Mithra and Smash definitely made it more popular. So Xenoblade 3 would definitely, I feel like it might be the biggest Xenoblade game, and possibly the best-selling Xenoblade game, knowing how things are right now with how well the other games are selling on the Switch, and knowing that it has like kind of like a built-up fan base and a lot of fans that will buy Xenoblade games. I feel like Xenoblade 3 is a really good idea, and it will really expand the series. So I'm looking forward to that, seeing if that will actually happen. And the next one is just a rumor, but it kind of ties in with the other one, because usually in September Directs they reveal like new features for Nintendo Switch Online or some kind of thing. It doesn't really just happen with September Directs, it kind of happens with any Nintendo Direct, because Tetris 99 was revealed in the February Direct. But basically, Game Boy and Game Boy Color games could potentially be a part of the Nintendo Switch Online revealed at the possible upcoming Direct. And I'm kind of skeptical about this one. I mean, sure, it's like probably pretty likely at this point, knowing that there actually has been data mines in the past, and it makes sense for Nintendo to expand the service, because Nintendo themselves said they were going to add new things to the service, but they were kind of vague on that. But it does definitely seem like it's pretty likely that we're going to get something for Nintendo Switch Online. Like, it might be Nintendo 64, but Game Boy is probably more likely, judging by a lot of the information that we already have. And I'm not sure if they would add Game Boy Advance games. I'm not sure how they would do that. It might just be, like, for all the information that some people know about, it might be just, like, Game Boy in general, and then it has, like, Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games, too. But I think it would still be good if we got Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. That means we still get like games like Wario Land, the Mario Land games, even Pokemon. I have a feeling they might actually have Pokemon on there because the 25th anniversary and everything. I mean, it it would make sense why they would put them on there and everything. Maybe not all of the Pokemon games, maybe like 2 of them, maybe like Yellow and Crystal, maybe. I think that would probably be the ones that they would put on the service. But there's also the Kirby games, like Kirby's Dream Land, Kirby's Dream Land 2. There's a lot of games on the Game Boy and everything. Also, Donkey Kong 94, one of my favorite ones. I think that would be amazing if we got that on there. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what Nintendo will add to their online services, because right now it's pretty lackluster, and I really hope they actually do something, like add Game Boy games, like I mentioned before. So it's just really a rumor at this point. I mean, I'm not gonna really believe it too much. I mean, I hope for Game Boy games to come to the Switch, and there is a little bit of credibility behind it with things we've found in the past and kind of like patterns that Nintendo usually does and what Nintendo is saying right now. So it is a possibility that we'll get them, just don't get your hopes up. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.